The 16 best reality shows to watch on HBO Max when you want to get personal. Reality show contestants will tell you they don't come on TV to make friends. But the picks on this list aren't all traditional competition shows, and the subjects here hold nothing back. From surviving 3 weeks naked in the wilderness, strictly for bragging rights, to following along as long-distance lovers move in together, these people will feel like friends by the end of a season. Ready to invite some interesting new characters into your life? Read on for the 16 best reality shows on HBO Max. TLC stumbled upon a windfall with 90 Day Fiancé, the reality TV sensation that's kept audiences hooked since 2014. Hosted by Sean Robinson, each season follows a group of U.S. citizens meeting their long-distance loves who enter the country on a K-1 visa. However, they're up against the clock with around 3 brief months to determine if marriage is in the cards, or if it's a one-way ticket back home for the fiancé. While fans tune in for the inevitable relationship chaos, they end up staying for the real drama. Cultural frictions, disapproving family members, immigration challenges, the list goes on. James Mercadante. Where to watch 90 Day Fiancé, HBO Max. Anthony Bourdain was one of America's best cultural assets. A chef, author, and devoted traveler, Bourdain traversed the planet, introducing viewers to new-to-them locales and making foreign foods accessible. Bourdain transitioned from author to TV personality in 2002 with his first show, A Cook's Tour, but it was his second series, No Reservations, that helped establish Bourdain as an everyman with a refined palate and an appreciation for the global food scene. Ilana Gordon. Where to watch Anthony Bourdain, No Reservations, HBO Max. On the 7-time Emmy-winning reality series, Anthony Bourdain and his crew ventured to destinations seldom showcased on American TV, from Beirut to Lebanon, Bahia to Brazil, and onward. Enriched by his iconic self-written narrations, the late author-slash-celebrity chef encapsulated the nuances of cultures worldwide by immersing himself in local communities, sampling their cuisine, and listening to their stories. Despite its tragic conclusion in the 12th season, Anthony Bourdain, Parts Unknown remains a groundbreaking series, spotlighting the universality of food and eternalizing Bourdain's candid, magnetic aura. JM. Where to watch Anthony Bourdain, Parts Unknown, HBO Max. A time capsule from the early 2010s, Breaking Amish was TLC's attempt to demystify the Amish and Mennonite communities and allow some of its younger members to tell their stories. Centered around 5 Anabaptist adults in their 20s and 30s, the show follows the stars as they move to New York City and experience living outside of their hometowns, but the stakes here are higher than in your average reality show. The decision to remain in New York and to explore life removed from Amish culture means risking the dissolution of their familial and community ties at home. The show lasted for 4 seasons, but the initial group only stuck around for the first 2, with new casts rotating in for seasons 3 and 4. IG. Where to watch Breaking Amish, HBO Max. Bringing his classic remote sketches to streaming, Emmy-winning host Conan O'Brien stars in this HBO Max original travelogue in which he visits fans he met virtually via his podcast, Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. Making stops in countries including Thailand, Ireland, Argentina, and Norway, O'Brien takes up an unconventional meet-and-greet tour, hilariously fumbling through cultural activities and mingling with locals, all while sparring with producer Jordan Schlansky. JM. Where to watch Conan O'Brien Must Go, HBO Max. Since 2011, childhood pals Joe Gatto, Brian Q. Quinn, Sal Vulcano, and James Murray have reshaped their knack for humiliating each other into a family-friendly hidden camera series on TBS, previously on True TV. Operating by the rule, if you refuse, you lose, the foursome, aka the Tenderloins, competes in a variety of public challenges where each takes turns wearing an earpiece as the others use a mic to spew out instructions, and the joker who receives the most thumbs-down votes has to face an excruciatingly embarrassing dare, spanning 10+ seasons and counting. Impractical Jokers delivers priceless laughs with the Tenderloins' can-do attitudes and quick-witted improv skills, putting their lifelong camaraderie on full display. JM. Where to watch Impractical Jokers, HBO Max. Cast: Brian Q. Quinn, James Murray, Sal Vulcano, Joe Gatto. Since coming out as gay in his stand-up special, Rothaniel, comedian Jared Carmichael has committed to maintaining blunt transparency on screen. In HBO Max's 8-episode reality series, the 30-something comedian aims to self-Truman Show by presenting a candid and multifaceted self-portrait, with the cameras holding him accountable as he navigates the dating scene and everyday relationships, featuring unfiltered stand-up from Carmichael and guest appearances from Tyler, the creator, and a ski-masked Bo Burnham. Jared Carmichael reality show faithfully puts the real in reality, with EW's critic describing it as part performance art, part cognitive behavioral therapy. JM. Where to watch Jared Carmichael reality show, HBO Max. It's one thing for someone to willingly endure 3 weeks in the wilderness, sans clothing and with only one essential item, all while being filmed for the world to see. It's a whole other endeavor to do it all for free. Spanning 18 seasons and counting, with season 13 available on HBO Max, each episode of Discovery Channel's Naked and Afraid tracks a pair of strangers venturing into high-pressure outdoor settings, au naturel of course, relying solely on their survival instincts to receive nothing but some brownie points. The premise alone is enough to pique interest, but trust us, the actual content is every bit as wild as you'd imagine. JM. Where to watch Naked and Afraid, HBO Max. Channel 4's reality game show kicks off right where some successful dates end, in the buff. Hosted by the quirky and sex-positive Anna Richardson, Naked Attraction dedicates each episode to one clothed individual who is presented with a lineup of 6 unclad potential partners. Hiding behind differently colored booths, these contestants are to be judged first by their lower bodies, followed by their torsos, faces, and voices. While the show stirred some controversy in the US due to its unabashed display of full frontal nudity, it doesn't involve any sexual activity. Additionally, Naked Attraction includes brief segments dedicated to the science behind human desire, demystifying the nude body to appear ordinary and empowering contestants to embrace their figures and sexuality. Plus, it introduces American viewers to dirty British slang. JM. TLC's long-running reality series shows us that bridal consultations involve more than just trying on racks of white gowns. They also leave room for interpersonal conflicts to crash the party. Set in Brooklyn's top-end Kleinfeld bridal salon, Say Yes to the Dress follows a 250-plus team of experts who spare no expense in bringing many brides' wedding dreams to life while adhering to budget constraints and unique preferences. However, as they search for the perfect dress, the fiancés must navigate disruptors like hypercritical loved ones or their own self-image struggles. JM. Where to watch Say Yes to the Dress, HBO Max. When Selena Gomez isn't cracking cases alongside Steve Martin and Martin Short on Only Murders in the Building, or making music in the recording studio, she's learning new tricks in the kitchen. What began as a lockdown-inspired passion project to address her own culinary shortcomings evolved into an Emmy-nominated series that follows the pop star as she connects with legendary chefs, tries new recipes, and shares invaluable tips for managing kitchen catastrophes. With each episode contributing $10,000 to a food-related charity of the guest's choice, Selena Plus Chef is an informative and cozy binge that glows with Gomez's infectiously positive energy. JM. Created by Issa Rae, Sweet Life, Los Angeles invites viewers into the journeys of 7 passionate Black creatives who navigate reality, love, and entrepreneurship in South LA. Across 2 seasons, this Real Housewives-esque HBO Max original series channels the essence of past classic reality shows like Laguna Beach and The Hills, yet distinguishes itself as uniquely authentic, showcasing a group of 20-somethings pursuing their dreams without the cushion of a trust fund. Mia Hairston. Where to watch Sweet Life, Los Angeles, HBO Max. Lisa Ling is traveling the country and taking CNN's audiences along with her. A journalist known for investigating America's most interesting and least-known subcultures, Ling uses her show to find a fresh way to introduce different types of Americans to each other. Described as an edgier version of Ling's former-owned series, Our America, the first season of This Is Life with Lisa Ling sees Ling digging into, among other things, the worlds of North Dakota's booming oil industry, traveling strippers, gay rodeos, and men who feel called to the priesthood. With all 9 seasons available to stream on HBO Max, This Is Life with Lisa Ling is a reminder that America's diversity extends far beyond racial, ethnic, and socioeconomic lines. IG. Where to watch this is Life with Lisa Ling, HBO Max. Co-produced by Property brothers Drew and Jonathan Scott, this Discovery Plus reality series follows RuPaul's Drag Race winner Trixie Mattel and her partner, David Silver, as they invest $2 million to purchase and revamp a rundown mini-resort in Palm Springs. With assistance from project manager David Rios, interior designer Danny Daisy, and countless celebrity helpers, including Lisa Vanderpump, Iggy Azalea, Katia, and more, Trixie infuses her dry, unapologetic humor into every episode and her signature feminine flair into every room, fashioning the ultimate retro-chic queer getaway. And be sure to catch Season 2, Drag Me Home, where the couple transforms their century-old craftsman estate into their personal and pink, obvi, sanctuary. JM. Where to watch Trixie Motel, HBO Max. The Queens are coming. Strutting through small-town America, a few RuPaul's Drag Race alumni recruit 3 locals to give them a glamorous makeover and prepare them to perform at a one-night-only drag show. These queens not only transform their ments into full-blown drag divas, but also provide them with a safe space to embrace their most authentic selves. Winning 4 Primetime Emmy Awards, We're Here is as heartfelt as it is entertaining, bridging the gap between queer people and their tight-knit communities. MH. Before the 90 Days. Which couples are still together from Season 8? Now that we've hit the middle of 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 8, it's time to check in on all 8 couples' relationship statuses. This season, viewers followed American citizens to the Philippines, Nigeria, Morocco, Australia, and more destinations to meet their long-distance loves for the first time IRL. Over 10 episodes into the season, we've already seen 2 proposals, 1 breakup, and more jaw-dropping, dramatic moments than we can count on both hands. When it comes to living abroad on the 90 Day Fiancé spin-off, expedited romance and overwhelming arguments are par for the course. As Season 1 cast member Courtney Reardance told Swoon when she revealed her advice for her 90-day Hunt for Love co-star and before the 90 Days newbie, you're probably gonna fall in love because you're going to another country, you're fully dependent on this person. Warning, before the 90 Days Season 8 spoilers ahead. From Forrest Atwood McKenzie and Sheena Penaranda's major relationship update to Emma Perry and Ziad El Yayawi's massive falling out, Swoon's breaking down everything you need to know about the 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 8 couples, including who's still together halfway through the season. During Season 8 of Before the 90 Days, Forrest Atwood McKenzie traveled to the Philippines with his mom, Molly, and stepdad Dev, to meet his long-distance girlfriend of 7 years, Sheena Penaranda. At the start of the season, Molly revealed that she could not trust her son's girlfriend because she had lied about giving their shared finances to her parents. In the Philippines, a meeting with Sheena's family revealed that her lies were worse than Forrest and Molly had originally thought. However, after Sheena got candid about her traumatic past relationship, Forrest got down on one knee. Despite Molly's apprehension, Forrest and Sheena are now engaged. Certified romance reader Laura Nevener traveled to Turkey to meet her long-distance boyfriend, Berkan Kuzerin, for the first time face-to-face. The catch. At the start of the season, Laura revealed that there's also some romantic tension between her and her bestie back home, Michael. Once Laura arrived in the Turkey, Berkan confessed that he is an avid gambler, which is a bit of a red flag in her book. As of episode 11, Laura and Berkan are still together. But now that Michael is on his way to Turkey, things are bound to get even messier. Despite having been married 5 times prior to both men and women, and still being legally married to her ex-wife, Lisa Rosenberger got engaged to her Nigerian boyfriend, Daniel Ejike-Iwela, the second she touched down at the airport. After meeting Daniel's uncle and the king of his Igbo community, Lisa still hasn't confessed that she is still married to a woman. While we don't know for sure how Daniel will react to the big news yet, it's clear that his reaction will not be positive. As of episode 11, Emma Perry and Ziad El Yayawi have called their relationship quits. Ahead of their dramatic desert breakup, Emma was hopeful that Ziad might pull out a ring during her birthday dinner. However, Ziad was, justifiably, convinced that Emma was hiding something. At their dinner, Emma revealed to Ziad that she had previously been engaged to another Moroccan man. Ziad already knew that Emma had chatted with her ex, Mohammed, while they were together, but it's clear that this reveal crossed the line. Status: still together. Rick Van Vactor IV and Trisha Stylie Fiancé's relationship has been anything but smooth sailing since he arrived in Madagascar. Prior to his arrival, Rick revealed that Trisha had ghosted him for about a week, leading to him keeping a massive secret from their time apart. While the couple is still together as of episode 11, Rick revealed that he cheated on Trisha with his ex when they weren't talking. Since his confession, Rick has been trying to convince Trisha to forgive him. Jovan and Annalyn. Status: married. During their Before the 90 Days debut, Jovan and Annalyn Fox shocked viewers by revealing that they had gotten married over Zoom during the pandemic, despite having never met in person. Now, Jovan has traveled to the Philippines to meet his wife and go on their long-awaited honeymoon. While Jovan and Annalyn are still finding their rhythm as a married couple, the duo is going strong. Aviva and Stig. Status: still together. Aviva Duhamel and Iarlan Duane, aka Belizean rapper Stig the Artist, are still together as of episode 11 of Before the 90 Days season 8, but their relationship is definitely on the rocks. According to Aviva's Aunt Spring, Stig has been seeing another woman while telling Aviva that they are exclusive. Right now, it's unclear who Aviva believes. Elise and Joshua. Status: still together. The season's newest couple has finally made their Before the 90 Days debut. This season, the hunt for love star Elise Benson is traveling to Australia to meet her long-distance boyfriend, Joshua Lawson. While the couple has yet to meet, it's clear that there is already trouble in paradise. According to Elise, Joshua sent her a jarring text right before her trip. Only time will tell what he sent. 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days, Molly Atwood Frank responds to completely false rumor about Forrest. 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days is in the back half of its season, and Forrest Atwood Mackenzie and Sheena have had a messy run of things ranging from her lying about her parents stealing money, to his mother's meltdown over their engagement, to the speculation that this whole storyline is fake. Amidst all of that, his mom, Molly Atwood Frank, went online to dismiss at least one rumor floating around. As the show continues its run on the 2026 TV schedule, Molly went to a popular 90 Day Fiancé fan page to directly address a rumor tied to Forrest's finances. After sharing proof of her identity with a photo of the family from her camera roll, she addressed the issue. For those who need to catch up, the original rumor was that Molly received money to be Forrest's caregiver, and that she was spending the money he received for disability. This gave the impression that she was more or less controlling every facet of his life, which would explain why she was so upset about him proposing to Sheena without her permission. While Molly didn't respond to comments critical of her meddling in her adult son's life, she did insist that she or his stepfather never received any money for taking care of him. She shared the following and encouraged anyone who needed more information to reach out. I guess it's good to lay a rumor to rest, though I kind of wish she had spoken to the ample evidence that Forrest visited Sheena's family in the Philippines long before filming began on 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days. Of course, I'm sure evidence of TLC fabricating storylines probably falls under any NDA they signed, which she talked about in passing. I can't say that I ever thought Forrest's mother was stealing his money, and I'm not sure how he would have afforded to live on his own if she did. He admitted on the show he doesn't currently have a job, which was one of the issues that Sheena's family had with him. Sheena's father felt it wasn't appropriate for him to have access to her bank account before they were married, especially when he didn't have a job. Forrest did find a job after filming, and appears to work in a pharmacy. I'm happy to see that he found work, though I'm more invested in finding out whether or not he's convinced Sheena to come to the United States yet. If there's evidence out there she's already in the country, I haven't seen it.